Monk fish taco with a chipotle lime dressing and a pickled cabbage slaw. This is my first time cooking with this thing. When you think of fish, you think of something tropical. So I immediately thought of tacos. Being a first-generation Mexican-American, I want to show the world that Mexican cuisine can be very delicious. We use a lot of tilapia, mojarra fish, and typically we take the whole fish and fry the entire thing, and that's how we eat it. So this is a bit different, but I think I can tackle this.
I'm making a Baja fish taco with some chips on the side and then a spicy mayo aioli. I usually use cod, but I'm using monkfish. Today, I'm trying my best to get this monkfish together, put it in a taco, everything will be great. Well, I never cooked this fish before, so my strategy is to stay in my comfort zone. We fish fry on Fridays at our home is like something we do all the time, so it just reminds me of my family. My daughters and my husband are everything to me, so I gotta make them proud.
Okay, being from New England, everything's clam chowder, lobster rolls, and all this, but I hate seafood. I'm really stressed because I'm really afraid of fish.
Oh, geez.
I've never cut open a fish. I don't even want to touch a fish. This is my first time to be in the MasterChef kitchen, and I'm just hoping I don't go home.
Our first big challenge, only 15 aprons. So, Chef, we're expecting a super high standard.
Monkfish is the kind of fish with rules.
Yeah.
It's not like a red snapper
No.
or a branzino, do whatever you want with it, poach it, fillet it. Monkfish doesn't want to be grilled, probably wants to be floured. It wants acidity, it wants fat. It needs a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and here's my concern. Because they're novices, I feel like they're gonna undercook it. It's very dense, and it needs longer in the oven than you think.
Absolutely. Also, there's a lot of water in monkfish, so then you get a hard sear on it. Guys, 10 minutes gone. Just over 15 minutes remaining.
Gotta nail the fish.
Michael! This is Michael the Muscle Man. Tell us about the dish, what are you doing?
I have a breadcrumb and Parmesan crusted fish, lemon garlic kale with seasoned rice.
It sounds good. Now, I know you're a vegan, but do you want to taste this thing now?
I have to taste it. Vegan.
He turned vegan a few years ago, and he gives expert advice. Will you explain to Chef what you do, please?
Yes, I'm a lifestyle and relationship coach. People having problems with relationship, food's a common ground, and we're trying to get them to connect through food.
He's a sexpert.
I see.
Ever been to one?
Do you need one?
No comment. Okay, this sounds incredible.
It should be
Don't overcook that
delicious.
monkfish. Taste everything, okay?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. I am making monkfish bento plate. I know how to cook fish really well because I cook it a lot. I'm hoping to impress Morimoto. I want to show all the different things you could do with a monkfish.
Hi, Kelsey. What's the plan for the monkfish?
I'm gonna just pan sear it, based in a little lemongrass and ginger. And then it's over a cauliflower puree. It's got fried cauliflower on top that's tossed with a bunch of cilantro, mint, shiso. Definitely the flavors are gonna be outside of my comfort zone. I don't experiment a lot with Asian flavors. I live in Indianapolis, so I'm a Midwest girl, used to Midwest flavors.
Did you try to cook a piece yet?
Yes, it tastes great.
You see how much water it
Yeah.
lets out?
Yeah, I didn't let it rest as long as I should have.
Kind of a general rule of thumb is however long you cook something, you allow it to rest the same amount,
Yeah.
right?
All right, Kelsey, good luck.
Thank you, guys.
This one's a garlic. I am making a double-crusted monkfish with baby potatoes and leeks. So we're gonna bring those all together, and then I'm gonna do a champagne vinaigrette white wine reduction. This meal makes me feel like being home with my husband, so this is just kind of an ode to my marriage.
Miles,
What's up, gentlemen?
tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do a honey glazed monkfish with a sauce supreme, and then I'm gonna do a petit pois à la française.
What are these for?
Fondant potatoes, I'm gonna place the monkfish on top just so there's a starch on the plate.
There's a lot going on here, Miles.
Well, we'll see what I can
Sound
do.
complicated for you?
I gotta impress
We'll see.
Morimoto,
We'll see.
and you, of course.
Cook some of that monkfish off and relish the flavor. That,
Right.
for me, is way more important than what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Okay, good. 40 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
Miss
Elise.
Elise, what do you got going on?
Today I'm making a Baja fried fish taco.
Okay.
I usually use cod, but I'm gonna switch it up and try to use a little monk.
Okay,
See how it
cod is
tastes.
similar to monk.
Yeah.
Monk's a little bit firmer. I think that's enough at this point. Giving you a monkfish, very rarefied fish. You think we want to see maybe more than that?
I'm gonna make the spicy mayo and I'm gonna make some homemade chips
Okay.
with it. I'll sit it on the bed of the cabbage with a little lime sauce.
Well, you know what? If it tastes delicious, you never know.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Sue.
Chef Joe, how are
Hi,
you?
what are you making?
Ginger and kumquat glazed monkfish. And I'm gonna make a butternut squash puree with some roasted garlic.
I like the way that you're gonna go full steam ahead with big flavors.
Is this flavor profile in the Bernese kind of vernacular?
More Pan-Asian. So I'm going to celebrate my Asian heritage as well as celebrate Chef Morimoto's Asian heritage.
Well, thank you, Sue.
Thank
Appreciate
you very
it.
much.
Wow, there's a lot going on.
I like the energy, I like the intensity, the
Yeah.
focus.
Exciting.
It's definitely here.
Chef, one of the toughest challenges to kick off this season, monkfish.
Never
Tell
seen, never touched, never cook.
No.
This is the first time.
Not one of them had cooked a monkfish before. Now, Miles, in one pan he's got potato fondant, another pan he's got petit pois à la française, and then another pan he's got the monkfish that he's roasting and will finish it in honey. So he's a little bit lost there. Miles, do not overcomplicate it.
Yes, chef.
The monkfish is a hero.
Kelsey
Yes.
is going a very interesting route. Lots of aromatics, some ginger, some shallot, some chile as well.
She's from the Midwest, so she's going way out of her comfort zone with all those Asian flavors. So Elise is gonna fry the monkfish.
Really?
Whether she's gonna go the taco route and just do chips and fried monkfish with a chili-based mayonnaise.
Have you ever seen monkfish in a taco or on?
I have not.
Monkfish is a knife and fork kind of fish.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steady hands. Oh, that's spicy.
We are halfway. 30 minutes gone, 30 minutes remaining. Sadly for one of you, your last 30 minutes inside the MasterChef kitchen. Come on, speed up, let's go. Tay,
Yes, sir. How you doing?
all good. Tell us about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do a blackened monkfish banh mi sandwich with a sriracha dill aioli.
How would you cook the monkfish yourself?
About 5 minutes each side.
Have you tasted it?
I have not.
Taste it.
There's a little more salt on there.
Now, see how watery that is? And you're considering putting that in a sandwich. I do not want to eat a soggy diaper. First big challenge, just be smart how you conceptualize this, okay?
Okay.
Regroup and think again.
Okay.
Good man.
Thank you. Oh, damn. Gordon says, I don't want a soggy sandwich. I gotta abandon this idea or I'm gonna be going home. And the back of my mind is just like, put my apron on the counter right now. I never worked with monkfish before. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
See how watery that is? And you're considering putting that in a sandwich. I do not want to eat a soggy diaper.
Yeah.
Regroup and think again.
Okay. Oh, damn. Gordon says, I don't want a soggy sandwich. I scrap everything that I'm doing. I head back to the pantry. That fish had the density of almost a chicken. I'm like, what if I do a jerk monkfish with Jamaican rice and peas and a habanero hot sauce? Some jalapenos. So I come back from the pantry. I'm like, cool, game plan, ready to go. I look up at the clock and it says 24 minutes. And now I'm starting from scratch. I don't even have boiling water on the stove. In my head, I'm just like, okay, come on, Tay, chill out, clear the work area off. Like, I've got to finish this dish.
22 minutes remaining, guys. Keep it going. Make sure you've got your monkfish cooked for the next 5 minutes, which gives at least 8 to 10 minutes to rest. Autumn, tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna do a pan-seared monkfish and with a teriyaki sauce. And I'm gonna make like a gingery rice with some sauteed bok choy and some pickled fried cauliflower.
Sound Japanese?
Yeah, it sounds very Japanese. How are you cooking the monkfish?
I'm marinating it and then I'm gonna pat it dry before.
Smart.
That way I get a sear on it and then a couple minutes in the oven.
You cooked it before?
No, I've never cooked it. I've never eaten it. I don't eat any seafood actually.
No eat seafood?
No!
And how do you know these Japanese flavors so well?
I go to Japan all the time. I love
really?
Japan.
Okay.
I've been to Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo.
Cool. Can you speak Japanese?
Watashi wa namei wa Aki desu.
Oh, yes, Autumn, yes, yes.
Amazing. Dish sounds great.
Thank you.
Okay, it sounds like you know Japanese cuisine almost like in the back of your hand.
I'm super intimidated of seafood, but I'm hoping my Japanese flavors will save me from elimination tonight.
Okay, sounds delicious. Good luck.
Yes, thank you so much.
Good luck.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Green tomatoes, yum.
I mean, hey, what do you got going on? Please explain your dish.
I'm making some drunken monkfish tacos with a citrus pickled coleslaw and a chipotle lime dressing.
Remember, a great taco